we, the jury, have a collective statement that we will collectively share with you. Each of us will read a bit of it, and two bearers will close this session out for us. The statement of the jury of the U.S. Court of Women, Western Region. When the system destroys our children, the pain is too deep. The pain is expressed as a whisper because the scream won't release. Sometimes it is the cacophony of an aunt's voice when she shouts, "My niece was 2 when she died of malnutrition."
In this, the richest country in the world, whose system of profit-making denies the people housing, destroys the hope of the young, elderly, disabled, and abled, we, the jurors of the U.S. Court of Women on Poverty, validate and lift up our people. Their silent suffering, which is our suffering, their tears, which are our tears, their broken hearts, which is the one heart. We place them in the palms of our hands and affirm their wisdom and experience and lift them high into the light.
The hurt heart, the damaged spirit, must have a place to heal. The United States Court of Women on Poverty has created the space for this unstoppable healing to begin. The women yelled, the people called out. Do we not count for something? And the answer is yes, yes, and yes.
Through creativity, courage, spirit, and resistance, that our will has been strengthened to make the world anew. The jurors of the court are affirming that which is planted deep within, that this system of transnational global capitalism with its maximum security state will no longer be allowed to walk all over us.
We are here to carry out our legacy in the spirit of our ancestors' unyielding struggle for justice through the building of meaningful relationships, the speaking of truth, standing together, listening with love, and through compassionate social transformation, we have elevated this movement to action.
We, the jurors of the U.S. Court of Women on Poverty in the Western Region, stand in deep accord with these resolutions of action. The resolution on poverty, jobs, and immigration, the resolution of environment and justice system, the resolution of foreclosures, homelessness, and property rights, the resolution on justice and environment, the resolution on health justice, the resolutions written by the people are clear and validated and accepted.
We, the jurors of the U.S. Court of Women on Poverty, on this day, which is Mother's Day, bear witness to the suffering of our mothers and the pain of our sons and daughters. We bear witness to the violence of battery, criminal injustice, homelessness, mental illness, and physical violence, food insecurity, and economical genocide. Indeed, the extreme violence perpetrated by poverty and the capitalist system.
We bear witness to our people's courage of resistance, the staunch ability to move beyond fear and desperation, and the ability to thrive through harsh experiences. We plant today the seeds of vision for a new world to grow, a world that moves beyond capitalism.
We, the jurors, have heard the people's cry for nonviolent civil disobedience to the existing system. Through our art, our voices, our stories, and our praise, our spirit, and our formidable will for social and economic transformation.
Our new political imaginary is transformational. It is not about tinkering, changes around the edges, but the remaking of our worlds, local and globally, through the resolutions for action.
The resolutions created in this World Court will not take root in the people and organizations, will take root in the people and organizations of the Western region, and will be carried by all manner of communications to regions all over the United States, to other world courts, and to Geneva, Switzerland, the United Nations Human Rights Council.
We, the jurors of the U.S. Court of Women on Poverty Western Region, ultimately and unequivocally demand that the United States government and corporations be held accountable for the gross local, national, and international human rights violations that cause extreme emotional, spiritual, physical harm, even mental illness and the death, and to the poor people that live within its borders.
We, the jurors of the U.S. Courts of Women on Poverty Western Region, hold the United States government and corporations responsible and accountable for the multitude of gross human rights violations that have barred the way to basic human rights such as affordable housing, health and mental health care, quality education, right to justice and dignity, and the right to exist and thrive in a free and true democracy.
Let it be written, let it be said, let it be acted. So, let it be.